Hello everyone, in this video we're going to learn how to solve this challenging problem. S to the 6th plus 64 equals 0. Alright, so we're going to subtract 64 both sides, so it's going to be S to the 6th equals negative 64, right? So negative 64 can be written as negative 1 times 64, right? Now we need to rewrite negative 1 in polar form. So we need to express this one in this form, R times e to the I beta, right? Now we have the magnitude of negative 1 is going to be absolute value of negative 1, right? This guy is the same thing as 1. So the radius is 1. Now we need to find the argument of the angle beta. So we have negative 1 is 1 times cosine beta plus I sine beta, right? Now since negative 1 lies on the negative real axis, the angle must be pi. You look at the unit circle right here. Pi should be right here. So right here is going to be negative 1 comma 0, right? Right, so this guy right here can be written as S to the 6 equals 64 times cosine of pi plus k 2 pi plus I sine of pi plus k 2 pi, right? Because the sine cosine function periodic 2 pi, right? Or you can rewrite this one in the exponential form. It's going to be S to the 6 equals 64 times e raised to the I times pi plus k 2 pi, right? Now we're going to raise both sides by 1 over 6. This guy by 1 over 6. So it turns out to be S equals 64 raised to the 1/6 is going to be 2, right? E to the I times pi over 6 plus k 2 pi divided by 6 is going to be k pi over 3, right? For k equals 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? Now, for solution, if k equals 0, you substitute 0 for k into this one. So we have S equals 2 times e to the I of pi over 6 plus 0, right? And this one is the same thing as 2 cosine of pi over 6 plus I sine pi over 6, right? So this guy is the same thing as 2 cosine pi over 6 is going to be root 3 over 2, right? So you have root 3 over 2 plus sine pi over 6 equals 1/2, so you have 1/2 I, right? Now you distribute 2, so the answer must be root 3 plus I, right? Equals 1. X equals 2 times e raised to the I of pi over 6 plus pi over 3. Alright, so pi over 6 plus pi over 3 is going to be pi over 2, right? So it's going to be 2 cosine of pi over 2 plus I times sine of pi over 2, right? So then you're going to simplify this one. Cosine pi over 2 equals 0, sine pi over 2 equals 1, right? So this guy turns out to be 2i, right? Now, number 3, k equals 2. You have s equals 2 e to the I of pi over 6 plus 2 pi over 3, right? So this guy turns out to be 5 pi over 6, right? So it's going to be 2 of cosine 5 pi over 6 plus I times sine 5 pi over 6, right? Cosine 5 pi over 6 is going to be negative root 3 over 2, right? So it's going to be 2 times negative root 3 over 2 plus sine 5 pi over 6 is going to be 1/2, right? So it's going to be 1/2 I. Alright, now you're going to distribute 2, so it turns out to be negative root 3 plus I. Now number 4, k equals 3. So you have s equals 2 times e to the I of pi over 6 plus pi, right? So this one turns out to be 2 times cosine of 7 pi over 6, right? Because pi over 6 plus pi is going to be 7 pi over 6 plus I times sine of 7 pi over 6 equals 2 times cosine 7 pi over 6 equals negative root 3 over 2, right? So it's going to be negative root 3 over 2 plus sine 7 pi over 6 is going to be negative 1/2, right? Minus 1/2 I. Now you distribute 2, so it's going to be negative root 3 minus I, right? Number 5, k equals 4. Then you have s equals 2e to the I pi over 6 plus 4 pi over 3. Now, if you simplify this guy right here, it turns out to be 9 pi over 6, which is 3 pi over 2, right? So we have 2 cosine of 3 pi over 2 plus I sine of 3 pi over 2, right? So this guy is same thing as 2 times cosine 3 pi over 2 equals 0, right? Sine 3 pi over 2 equals negative 1, right? So this guy turns out to be negative I. So the answer is negative 2I, right? Now, the last one, number 6, k equals 5, right? So you have s equals 2 times e to the I of pi over 6 plus 5 pi over 3, right? If you simplify this one, it turns out to be 11 pi over 6, right? So this guy turns out to be 2 times cosine of 11 pi over 6 plus I times sine of 11 pi over 6, right? Cosine of 11 pi over 6 is going to be root 3 over 2. So you have 2 times root 3 over 2 plus I times sine 11 pi over 6 is going to be negative 1 half, right? So this guy turns out to be negative 1 half right here. Now, if you distribute 2, so it turns out to be root 3 minus I, right? Now, finally, you have 6 solutions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 right here. Now, if you have another method to solve this problem, please leave your comment, and it's the time to stop. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember that if you failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail.
We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand